Well, we've gotten our first look at Absolute Krypton. We're going to go over it here. We're going to look in depth into the panels and what they reveal to us. Some interesting little nuggets for people who are longtime fans of Superman. I think it kind of gives us an idea maybe of where things are going. Definitely gives us a little bit more context after our last video where we talked about some of these details about Absolute Superman and his family. So let's dive right into the pages. We see years ago, 9 million light years from Earth. We got volcanoes. We've got just what looks to be a very cool city. And I know what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, this must be like they're about to send Superman off to Earth. That would not be the case. Not falling apart. Everything's cool. We've got sprawling centers of advanced science and ancient law, like Kandor with a K. Lava-powered energy plants. That's what's going on here. That's why things look kind of crazy. And here, the clerics with a K, chilling out. The Science League, harnessing the energies of the red sun to fuel their insatiable hunger for progress at all costs. That is interesting in light of the place that I thought that they were going with this idea that billionaires are the bad guys. Maybe they're not. So far, it seems like at least a couple of the bad guys are going to be billionaires. But now we see scientists too. Scientists can cross the line. And you know, one thing that makes me think this would be really interesting if they went the route of anything can be done wrong. If you do anything without any thought of ethics and what you should be doing, you can take anything to the extreme and it can be bad. That would be super interesting. And it would make sense that in this dark side universe, that would be what happened. So here you go. You got the ruling class, the clerics, and Superman's parents. No, not elites, not the ruling class. Now here we see that we've got a very cool alien landscape and the rain's late because here the rain is something you get sent in from the sky department. And apparently sapphires fall from the sky. So I guess they're probably not worth very much up there. And you can see the S, which we now know in Absolute Superman is going to represent the lowest caste in their caste system. And you see the guy got charged for a downpour, and the Redlands is where Superman's family's from, which seems to be on the wrong side of the tracks. And Kandor and Argo are the areas where things are pretty sweet. Now this is a lady that you may know her as Lara, but here she's known as Lara-El. That's right. For the first time ever, Lara will be taking her husband's name, or at least that's how it appears. Maybe it's her name in this one. Maybe he goes by Jor, or maybe he takes her last name. We don't know. But we see she's got her S on her chest to let everybody know she's one of the plebs. And here's that mention of illegal sciencing. Then we read about Jor going under. Now, you know what? Here it is. She's Lara-El. He's Jor. Maybe it is. Maybe it's swapped. So they're talking about Jor's going under, which must mean underground. And this time, Lara senses something. Maybe something that's going to mean Superman has to get off the planet. Or Cal, I should say. So then the rain shows up. He paid a lot of crim, with a K, for this rain. And we find out that in school, Lara-El, was an exemplary student, but talked about the lack of funding for interstellar exploration because she wanted to be an astronaut. She was labeled unruly, forbidden from ever applying to the Science Academy at the age of 9. Pretty interesting stuff. This is the kind of thing that gets me excited about these comics. I think I've said before, I'm a Batman guy. These pages have me more excited about Absolute Superman than I was about Absolute Batman. I don't know exactly what it is that I like about it. It really turns things on their head. Maybe I should just wait until I read it. I think that Jason Aaron is a good person to have on the job. They have put together 3 great writers. You just couldn't ask for better people to get us started in the Absolute universe. I'm looking forward to it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're into this kind of stuff. And we've got a Discord server now, so check out the description for a link to that. And I'll talk to you there or in the comments.